broken on 5, earlier than they've ever jumped the gun before. Penske gets away just in front of Holbert. Ferraris lead the pack into the first turn. Surtees leads Rodriguez, Gurney, and Penske into the S's just in front of the famous Sebring first lap traffic jam. It's Rodriguez ahead down Warehouse Straight, but he can't make the turn. Surtees moves into the lead through Webster, Penske second. Rodriguez struggles back, but has dropped several places. McKelvey's Abarth is too deep into the turn, and he's not as lucky as Rodriguez. It's Surtees and Penske on the back straight. Look at Penske move. Penske's Corvette is by Surtees' Ferrari through the timer stand turn, and the young automobile executive takes the lead as they complete the first lap. Paddy Hopkirk's left rear tire is blown. He just manages to keep control. Through the S's for the second lap, and Penske's surprising everyone. Bill McKelvey's got a backbreaking job and in a dangerous spot. And now the Ferraris are double teaming Penske. Surtees snatches the lead on the timer's turn. But Penske holds off Rodriguez and passes the start line in second place. Here's the first Shelby Cobra running sixth with Dan Gurney at the wheel. Rodriguez has caught Penske on the turn and is now second to Surtees as they streak through the S's toward the hairpin. Rodriguez flat out passes Surtees heading into Webster. This is where he lost it on the first lap, but he's safely by. Rodriguez, Surtees, Hill, Penske, and Scarpiotti through Webster. But starter Jesse Coleman has the black flag out for Pedro. Surtees inherits the lead as Rodriguez is forced to report to his pit. Rodriguez seems trouble-prone today. His rear tire loosened when he missed the Webster turn, fell out on the track. The new one's wired in, but he's precious seconds behind. More of the race in a moment. Ferraris have assumed their expected prominence now. Surtees leads, followed by Hill and the other 4 leaders. Then Parks in the 3.3-liter Ferrari number 22, followed by Scarpiotti. More trouble for Rodriguez, and this time it looks final. An erratic fan belt and assorted engine difficulties take Pedro from the race, and team manager Luigi Cinetti's hopes along with him. Surtees and Hill solidify their overall lead. Meantime, Chuck Castle moves his number 45 Abarth Carrera into the running in GT Division 2. the tiny 1-liter Renault Alpine, smallest car in the race, is in the same division as the Ferraris. The factory Alfa Romeo team with a 3-car entry hopes for a GT Division 2 win, although outpowered by the rival Porsches. The Leslie Dalton MGB, also running against the Porsches, is several laps behind now. Tom O'Brien's Ferrari is ablaze in the back of the course. He tells what happened.
As I dove out of the car and rolled on the ground, I never thought I'd have presence of mind to do that. All the fire equipment had come and had failed to put the fire out. We got about 30 gallons of gas on.
Third overall is Mike Parks in the 3.3-liter Ferrari. Parks, formerly a technician with Bruce Motors in England, is now technical director for Ferrari in Italy, as well as team driver. He's competing here for his first major race victory. Shelby's Ferrari opposition in Grand Touring is a factory entry driven by Carlo Abate and Luigi Cinetti's GTO driven by Piper, Gamino, and now Rodriguez. But both are overpowered by the larger engine Cobras. The race drones on. 15 of the 66 starters have dropped out. And now Phil Hill is in the pits. Scheduled to drive the prototype Cobra, he was moved to number 14 with Schlesser and helped put it in 6th place overall. Up front, the Hill-Bonnier 4-liter Ferrari has taken the lead from Surtees late in the afternoon. The Surtees Bandini car, 2 laps behind at this point, presses after the lead Ferrari. But the lead Ferrari has trouble. Hill is barely moving as he comes into pit alley. And the trouble looks permanent. Hill tells about it.
Vibrating rather badly under acceleration, and then just now coming past the pitch, it let go altogether, and there was a horrible grating.
A close call at the hairpin. And Surtees is moving. Just behind, the 2nd and 3rd place Ferraris are in it hammer and tongs, as Parks in the number 22 Ferrari tries to take the lead from Scarpiati in the twin number 23. The sun slipping lower as the long day's journey turns toward nightfall and the dangerous final hours of the race. Bandini has brought the lead car into the pits. Flickering taillights and a brake change, a perennial Ferrari weakness, make this the 3rd nighttime stop and drops the 4-liter car to 3rd place. Taking over first, Scarpiati Vaccarella with a Parks Maglioli Ferrari just behind. Less than an hour to go. Ferrari 1, 2, 3 overall. The Gurney Johnson 4th overall, first GT. There's been a crash. Johnson, driving the number 11 Cobra, has hit an Alfa Romeo at the far end of the pits. The Alfa, apparently in trouble, was barely moving in one of the speed lanes. Johnson, who said he saw the Alfa only at the last second, turned over, but is okay. The Alfa driver, Consalvo Senesi, was pulled from his flaming car by Renault driver Giacomo. He's badly burned, but will be all right. The caution flag is out as the race continues into the last half hour. The Ferraris are being called in. The Surtees Bandini car, now 3rd, is followed in by the lead Ferrari, driven by Scarpiati and Vaccarella. There's some typically Ferrari histrionics before they're sent out with the drivers who will complete the race. Scarpiati and Vaccarella are first now. Parks Maglioli 2nd. Surtees Bandini 3rd. And the Holbert McDonald Cobra 4th, first GT. The lead car is in. The stop is officially listed as driver consultation and clutch trouble. But an anxious Scarpiati seems to be purposely held in the pits, while Parks takes the lead. It's a 50-second lead with just under 3 laps remaining. In complete command from the beginning, the Ferrari manager has apparently decided who shall be his winning car and driver. And Mike Parks takes Jesse Coleman's checker to lead the Ferrari Blitz. Parks and co-driver Maglioli share the winner's spoils. Scarfiotti and Vaccarella were second. John Surtees and co-driver Bandini third.